Okay guys, last up for our SOTA Street Fighter reviews for the day is Ken. The last of the original figures. I think I've gotten all of them now. The original 8 Street Fighter characters. This is Ken Masters. We're going to start off with the Player 1 version. It's almost identical to Ryu. The body is exactly the same. The sculpt of the pants is a little bit different at the bottom, and then the sculpt of the gi is a little bit different at the sleeves. It's not torn up. Otherwise, it's identical. The only difference is the head. There's some shading on the clothes for all of the different versions. The one that looks the best, in my opinion, is the white one. I'll show you that in a few minutes. But otherwise, there's not a whole lot of paint app on this guy. He's doesn't have as much shading on the torso or on the skin color as anybody else, or as Ryu does, I guess I should say. And the face is just kind of lacking, in my opinion. We'll go ahead and zoom in, and I'll show you. The eyebrows have the same problem as Goken. They're not painted all the way around. It's just painted on the front, which is alright. It looks okay from the front, but from the angle it's not as much. He's got more of a, I guess, cartoon-styled sculpt for the regular head and for the other head, actually. I'll show you that in a second, too. So, it's not one of my favorite figures, really. The hair is not as detailed as it could be. Kind of looks like Blanca's chest hair, which is not as good as you well know. He does have the fully painted gloves. It's not just the top part and the handle or and the wrist. It doesn't, I mean, it looks cool, but there's no texture anywhere on there, so it's not as good as it could be. It's really a shame that Ken got so many variants compared to Ryu, because the Ryu figure I thought was made much better. But what are you gonna do? So here's Ken's variant head, the long hair from Street Fighter Alpha. Unfortunately, it looks kind of goofy. I don't like it very much. The hair is really thick, and then the head looks really small, and he looks really feminine. So you'll see that on a couple of the other ones. I'll show you some more up close, but I don't like the alternate head very much. It does have 2 alternate hands, one with the finger thing that a couple of the figures have. I guess it's more like a taunting hand, and then the thumbs up again. So you can do his victory poses, but he doesn't have the open hands like Ryu does to do the fireball, the Hadoken. He does have a really nice fire accessory though for the fire uppercut, the Shoryuken, which Ken is known for. So that's pretty cool. It looks really nice on him, if I can put it on. The translucent plastic with the different shading looks pretty cool. I like that. So that's a nice accessory. Like I said, it's not a bad figure. There's nothing really wrong with it. There's just a few things that could have been done a little better, I think. So, what can you do? There's the Player 1 version of Ken. Let me go ahead and show you the other versions. I guess we might as well start off with the yellow version. Just a repaint again, nothing different about this figure. There is some shading on the yellow, but not as much as it could have been. And there's almost no shading on the skin tones either. So, another downside for this figure. The different colors are nice, but you don't really see much benefit in getting them since there's not much shading. Next up, we'll go ahead and do the purple one. There's almost no shading. If it's even there, it's hard to say. In the clothes, same thing with the skin color on this one too. As you can see, he's got the long hair on this one. The bow matches the outfit like it's supposed to, but it still just looks really awkward and feminine, I think. Not a big fan. I like the way they painted the gloves different for each outfit. They look kind of nice like that, but like I said, there's no texture on the gloves, so could have been better there. There's the purple version. Next up is the white version. This one has the blue shading on it, kind of like Ryu did, so that looks a lot better on this guy. It looks more realistic than the other ones that don't have as much shading. Still, not a whole lot of shading on the skin tones. I don't know why they did that. Again, you can see the hair. It doesn't look terrible, but it doesn't look good. Not a big fan. Last of the regular Ken figures is the Gamestop Exclusive, dark brown, grayish colored. Same as the other ones, almost no shading anywhere on him, but still not a bad figure. So there you have it for those. Ken also did get a preview figure, and unfortunately, I don't have many good things to say about this one either. The face sculpt just looks really, really weird. I don't like it. It looks, I can't tell if it looks like a weird little kid or like a lady or some, I don't know. It just, the hair and the eyebrows and the shape of the head, it just looks really weird to me. I don't know. Maybe it's just me, but I really am not pleased with this figure. It's the exact same body as Ryu, different head. He's got the two alternate hands like Ryu did, same thing as Akuma. He's got the holes in his hands even though he doesn't have fireball accessories, so that's not so great. And he does have a pretty nice fire Shoryuken accessory, just like the other Ken. Not a whole lot of shading on this fire though, so it's not as good. But it has nice detail, so it'll do. It's a lot bulkier than the other Ken. Same thing as the Ryu figure. The preview is bigger, but that doesn't make it better necessarily. There's the height. Little Ken comes in just about 6 inches. Big Ken, 6.5, right around there. So I don't know. I like Ken as a character, so I'm not just bashing on it to bash on it. There's just a lot of things with this figure that could have been done a lot better, and that's why I'm not real happy with it. Let's see. It just could have been a much better figure. If you're a Ken fan, don't not get him because he's not great. It's still a solid figure. It's just not a great figure. So still pick him up, especially if you can find the red version. The red version, I guess, is my favorite because it's the original, even though the white one has the most shading. I really don't recommend using the alternate head. Looks goofy. And I really don't recommend buying the preview figure. Unless you're a big Ken fan or you're trying to complete the collection, it's an easy pass in my opinion. He's not supposed to have torn sleeves and he does on that one. I don't know. They all have the same standard articulation that the rest of the SOTA figures have, so that's really not an issue. It's just the figure could have been done a lot better, I think. So I would have been happier with a little better paint app and that kind of thing. So there you have it. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed watching the video and the other reviews. Let me know what you guys want me to review next. I know some people mentioned some Marvel or some Toy Biz Marvel Legends, so I'll try to get a couple of those done maybe. Yeah, so in the meantime, keep collecting and let me know what you guys want me to review next. Take care.